back to Rocket Slime! Today we're going to be actually doing some gameplay, and you'll get to hear more of me! Isn't that lovely, dear?
We're actually going nowhere near that woman anymore.
Hold on,
welcome back to Forward Forest.
To do the Dragon Quest joke I did earlier.
Just cut back to where we were going to new areas. So we're just kind of over to where there's some new areas again because, yeah, a lot of this game does revolve. I guess you could consider it a Metroidvania in that you get some new abilities, you go to some new areas, you get new items, but ultimately we're just we're just going all over the place to more health. We have no need for health. Oh no, actually we do need health. What I'm talking about, it's in the lower left. Okay, for this bomb. I don't know what this mold digger thing is, but it's got a platypus tail.
Yeah, he's clearly not a good guy. Let's blow him up.
Ow!
I thought you were about to super I'm not gonna lie.
You're free.
Lovely, you saved me. It's lovely good to be out in the open again.
Stop!
Now, lovely up and get me back to
yeah, every single character, or at least every single species, I guess, has their own weird vocal quirk. And of all the enemies, like, you meet up with some other enemies, like in this game, you can meet up with golems and giant sword enemies and stuff.
I love Dragon Quest golems. The same with oh, hey.
Just come to the church.
The golems will always welcome you.
We got a chest. And the best part is that as an item, this chest is just an empty box, and that's it. Thank you for the empty box.
Hello.
Alright then.
Thank you for saving me, Snuff. It was bloody cramped in that chest. Any longer, my bloody rock bottom would have become all square.
Hey, it was a bomb. See, I also love the idea of that, like, after all this time, like, when I first started doing this, you guys had no idea how the heck to pronounce it, but now that I've done it more, now everyone knows about Snuff.
Dear Lord, by the way, the item effect, the item get sound effect is so crunched.
Compressed? I know, it's called emulator. Welcome to the... Well, I was talking about this last time. Trust me, I wish I could have fixed it. Anyway, sorry, you were saying... Anyway, sorry, someone was saying something earlier?
I know Matt
nothing important. We'll carry on.
Yeah, I think
okay, another fat slime. Pee-wee!
Hey, Pee-wee.
Yay! Pee-wee's free! Now Pee-wee wants to go home!
Oh,
okay.
That's better.
Okay, what do you have?
Pressing the R button changes the order of what you're carrying. I cannot do that voice.
Nobody.
And now you can throw me on that train. Yay! Something like that.
Yay!
Oh, look at that. There's another one.
Yeah, another one.
Oh,
this was just a bubbly slime. Find a bubbly free.
Here's a tip for you. Go turf bubbly around these parts at night.
That's adorable. That's adorable.
That's when them dragons come up to the surface to feed.
Not to feed!
Wee.
Let's leave. There, we just unlocked our shortcut.
That's great.
I'm having fun with this already.
So there's a lot, but yeah, again, there's a lot of characters. A lot of them have their own little unique voices. There's Pee-wee. Pee-wee don't like Jess. It was scary being all alone in the dark! Don't tell anyone. Anyway, there we go.
It's Gary Busey!
And Bubbly.
Alright.
It would be lovely bubbly to see when you're back in town and blah 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 blah.
That's actually his native language.
Now you're just abusing yourself with this.
He's only just learning how to speak English.
Maybe.
And yeah,
adorable.
oh jeez, you got flat. Yeah, and then again, like the mechanics of the game is that you have a time thing, so we can stay out here until it gets nighttime. A little bit past nighttime, then we're forced to go back. That is a totem door that we need to carry certain items to be able to go past. And we either need to drop things off. That's a checkpoint. We either need to drop things off at the train or hop on the train to get a quick path back to town. But it's time for our area boss.
Okay.
It's a
look,
tree.
it's Wispy Woods. Or not.
Hey, what's all that noise about? Why would you come here and wake me up?
Why would you?
Are you out of your tree, disturbing me from my sweet dreams like that? Who dares to rustle the leaves of the great bow beater?
I love this.
I don't know.
I love this game So many puns.
Is Bow Beater anything? Is Bow Beater from any of the?
There are
Dragon
tree
Quest
enemies.
games?
In fact, he kind of does look familiar as a tree enemy.
Yeah,
Looks more like
let's
a
go pick
Earthbound
him off.
enemy, I'm not gonna lie.
Ow! Freaking arms.
You can sort of see it. But yeah, this doesn't look like much of a threat.
Yeah, and honestly, I just now learned there's no need to fully charge your attacks. Just kind of like go nuts.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I'm really bucking mad. This has got me on an oak.
Oh no!
Oh crap! Now he's coming on him. Where's he going? Oh, that was too bad.
There was no drop
The problem is that now he's in autumn. Now I'm gonna just start removing all his leaves.
Yeah. All the leaves are brown. And the sky is
And thus the
gray.
boss shall
And
fall.
this guy is. Oh my God, he's bald.
Bald! Bald! Bald!
Must have been sleeping too long. My brains aren't as sharp as they used to be.
And dead.
See you next
Whoa!
fall.
He carried some C4
Yay!
back
The
there.
level up sound! That is my ring.
Yep.
That is my ringtone for a while.
I say, is somebody out there? Do give me a hand.
I wonder who that.
king.
Oh, it's the king. Fuck! Look at that beard.
His royal
Royal
wobbliness.
Wobbly.
Thank you for letting me out. I'm his royal wobbliness.
Thank you
That's
for
his actual
releasing
name.
me.
Oh, it's you, Shruff. You little scamp. I never imagined you'd be rescuing me.
He looks like a
Well,
jellyfish.
thank you, young man. I'm most grateful. Now it's time we went back to the palace.
Well, he could be.
Oh dear.
Oh, that was quite a bang. Whatever's going on.
Pokemon, by the way.
I'll let you go,
flop.
schmo.
Oh. Hello, Monster Tank.
Oh, that thing's enormous.
This tank's the pride of the club. We like to call it the Platypanzer. And this baby and her wingatips, we Platiosi ain't got nothing to fear.
Panzer is German for tank.
Yep.
I can't stop that monstrosity. Run!
Which makes it really confusing that there is actually that the official term is Panzer tank.
What?
Tank.
Yeah, it's like saying chai tea. Chai means tea.
Yeah, it's like calling it the ATM machine.
Yeah, or
Not much
DC
for the
Comics.
Or BFFs forever.
Oh, he's rather.
I've heard that a couple times. Uh-oh.
Sorry, but there's no rest for the oldies.
Oh no, I seem to put my back out.
Oh, seriously?
I
no!
have to keep running, Struff. Do you think you could carry me?
Hold on, real quick. How does a slime have a spine?
Don't question it! Just keep going.
run.
He has a spine.
Run!
A
Just
spine.
keep running and avoid the bombs that's firing at us.
Also
don't worry-
help to pay attention to the top screen on occasion. Oh boy.
And don't worry if you get hit, just keep moving, just don't lose all your health, and just keep running. You can see where the bombs are and how close you are to the ground, and watch the shadows, and
Honestly, don't
use
worry.
your...
Honestly, you don't have to worry too much about dashing either. You just run and just keep on moving, you'll outrun it. Assuming you don't blow yourself up in the process.
Yep, and also be careful with your Elasto Blast, because, you know, I wish there's a way you could just rapidly dash, but in order to Elasto Blast, you do need to stop on the spot in order
Yeah.
to stretch first.
Right.
Okay, that one was your fault. You went right into it.
I wasn't looking, I was paying too much attention to the time freeze.
Dang it, those no good slimes won't get the better of me next time.
And I just realized I keep on changing this guy's accent every turn.
It's okay.
You could, I mean, considering how the tanks work, you could...
He's nationally confused.
Considering how tanks work, considering how tanks work, you could say that it's just a team of them all in one thing.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah,
Anywho,
that was a
we
thing.
we've saved the king, and every day we wake up in our bed, but we're just gonna skip some of the loading and saving it. We're just
Honestly, I'm
gonna get right
surprised they
back to
didn't
this.
have just run over this town by now.
Oh, and if you're wondering about that Platypunk there, you can actually start capturing enemies and toss them onto the tanks as well, and they'll actually like join your side.
Huh, okay. Cool.
Not
I realized that
not by choice, mind you.
Oh no, a lot of them actually realize that us slimes aren't too bad after all.
Anyway, let's voice.
I've been waiting for you. Oh crap, I noticed which woman is in this room as well. We're just discussing the issue of the plob's firepower. takes.
Someone's totally not blind.
There's Hyde.
Fighting the tanks unarmed would mean certain death.
Why did I invite you as my advisor?
I can only suggest that we pray to the goddess for a way out of this predicament.
Ahem. That would make you sound like a crackpot. Of course, I've just remembered something that could help us.
What is it, your wobbliness?
An old legend that's been part of Flymenian history for centuries. The legend of the Flute Warrior. There's a place to the east of here called the Tomb of Tutenschleimen. Tutenschleimen. Yeah, there's a lot of German, like, play on words around here, actually. It's a desert covered in sand, but with a river running through it. So not much of a desert,
Nile?
really. Not much of a desert, really, when you see all the
No,
concrete
that's the Nile.
and trees.
Oh, yeah.
There's a vast castle there, made out of sand.
Ooh, it's your
Long been
castle.
revered as the resting place of a great hero.
Known as Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Ha.
Are you talking about the Scorpion King?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Surprised he never went back to, like, do a remake of that or something.
Well, he did make a sequel. There was a prequel.
Yeah, there was a whole
A
Scorpion
castle
King
would
movie.
be a jolly large resting place. A big as...
Yes.
That's you.
It's your turn. No,
That's
that's
you.
you.
That's
Oh,
you,
there may be
dickhead.
something that will help us set up to the plot. I forgot to read. Good luck.
Then go to the church and save your adventure log before you go anywhere.
Oh, goodness.
Jesus Christ.
All of you leave. I have to have some people. Oh, by the way, we got a life seed, which when you find these, they're basically health increases. Zoom up in there. Yay.
Woo!
Okay. Back to work. So, with that said, we're gonna leave all these villains to guard the castle because that won't backfire. It really won't. That's the funny thing. And we're gonna head out to the frickin' Tomb of Tutenschleimen, I guess.
Alright, off to Tutenschleimen.
And yeah, the map screen isn't really too much. Again, it's kind of like a Metroidvania that you kind of just go back to places once you've learned new things and gain new powers.
That's fair.
It's almost, honestly, it kind of reminds me of Pikmin in a sense.
In a way, yeah. You just don't have a legion of slimes following you.
Nah. Is there ever, but like, yeah, like, Pikmin kind of works with that, like, you just kind of start going back to some area. Like, is there any one area that you can complete fully without having to go to other areas first?
From what I can remember, not in Pikmin 3.
Okay, I know Pikmin, well, I mean, I guess Pikmin 1, some of it has to be required, because you have to unlock the yellow and blue Pikmin eventually.
I would say the closest thing you have to that is probably the, what was it? The fourth level in Pikmin 1. I forget what it's called.
Oh, right.
Is that supposed to be like a baby?
Yes, it's
Yes,
a baby
yes,
heel slime.
Hence the name Namby Pamby.
Uh,
Oh, look at it. That cat loves the catnip tails.
We should do something about that.
would you say that he's nipping at it?
Possibly.
He's nipping it right in the bud.
Frickin', I want these things.
Ouch.
Whoa!
That would have been
careful,
hilarious.
cat.
Yeah, that would have been hilarious if that thing landed on the poor sucker and just killed him. Oh, well, that did.
Flattened. Yeah, I know. Though, yeah, you can get flattened as well as enemies, but it's just more of a sudden stun thing. Look at him.
Don't kill him. Don't
I'm-
hurt him. He's just having
I'm
fun.
not. I'm just checking my letters. There we go.
His wobbliness.
You did a good job of rescuing me, boy. I'm sending you a small reward.
Okay,
Make sure
seriously,
you
I'm
listen
going to send you a picture of a Jellicent. You put it next to that thing, and just try to say
Honestly,
it doesn't
with
look exactly like it.
I'm
Honestly,
pretty
with the
sure that's
clouds,
the
you're-
point.
Namby,
Honestly,
No, a
Hey, you-
Jellicent is a Pokemon.
I was saying,
I got you a present. I hope you like it.
it reminds me of that one. It actually reminds me of, I think it's called Alterios.
What's the baby
bird
doing
the
with a
clouds.
bullet?
Oh, you bagged a bombshell. You know, honestly, his
Oh,
lollies reminds me of,
I just
think it's
realized
called,
he gave you a baby boomer.
Hey, Perry. Check out the tomb before. It looked like a right
Oh god,
gala.
they should have made Perry the platypus.
Well, yeah, I was
Come
gonna say, oh,
on.
there you are, Perry.
They were so close. This game came out well before that show, I think.
Did it?
I think so.
What show?
So welcome to.
Phineas and Ferb.
Oh,
I feel like it had to.
it
So
did.
this is our a classic SquareSoft friendly character who's once you learn about his name, is honestly from the wrong game. He's a plotted punk on a mission. I better blast my way in with this baby and check out what's inside. Hey, what's that shaking all about? What's going on?
Kinda has the same music style as WarioWare.
Ooh. Well, he's stuck now.
Nice going, dickhead.
Holy schmoly, I can't move it, it's too heavy.
It's just sand.
Well, well, well.
Good very bad time, couldn't you?
No, you're about to harm pretty sacred property there. Hi, what do you have to say about all this goings on? Alright?
You waiting for it?
He's waiting on
See the
something.
can over here? I want you to use the blind behind this dumb doing.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you voice him. You have fun with him knowing what's going to happen. So we need to... Unfortunately, this is the part where if I knew a way to skip all this, I would, which I'm probably going to have to do with editing. We have to navigate this whole area to do a big loop around to get to behind this sand dune. To load that cannon because we can't get around it.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't. There's just no way to sequence break that, as far as I know.
So off we go. Hang on, let me check the mail. Mail! You're pretty brave.
Here's the mail, it never fails. It makes me want to wipe
So
it
did
out.
did that other Rocket Slime game more or less look like this, James, with like moving about the overworld and stuff?
It did. I think these sprites were taken straight from that game.
Also, you can thank me later. I just cut all of that like backtracking around the area because I want to get to like the actual like important bits of this, which require loading this bad boy
I'm
up.
sorry, real quick. I know it's not. It won't work that way. But I just can't help but imagine just the whole prospect of, hey, buddy, what do you think of the proposition of being live ammunition?
Have you spoken to your career advisor about what live ammunition could look like in your future? I hear the
Have you
business is
spoken
booming.
to your physician about being a live ammunition?
I hear that the business is booming.
Speak of the
There you
devil.
go.
Speak of the devil.
Sorry.
Well, that just happened.
Why are we carrying
Yeah.
him?
Because I found him, and I need to return him to, like, be safe and stuff. Uh-oh.
Might want to move
Whoa.
a little bit, Rocket.
Yay!
Oh, that just happened.
You did it. You got me out, kiddo.
Wait a minute, aren't we supposed to be mortal enemies?
Nice work. You saved my life.
Whack!
I'm Dr. Kid, the best planet
Dr. Sid.
I knew it!
there is.
Like I said, he's visiting from another game, basically. But yep, I don't know if have there been Sids in Dragon Quest games like in Final Fantasy?
I'm not
I don't
sure
believe
there
so.
have.
Well, that
But,
was supposed
yep,
to be
here's our-
Sid. My bad.
Yep, this is our game, Sid.
It's a pretty weird shaped foot you got there, kiddo.
Whack!
It's broken, ain't it? You idiot. I'll fix it for you. I said I'll
How's
fix
he
it
gonna-
for you.
Okay, I'm sorry, I was
What?
here. He just takes some duct tape and bam.
I
it
just
works.
now imagine
Yeah,
this guy has a
hold
verbal
on.
tick.
I just looked it up. Yeah, he very much is a reference to Sid from...
Hooray!
Go, Bloomin' figure.
Whoa!
Oop. What's going on? You see that glistering?
Whack! Sorry,
You know
That's
what?
just his
If you
verbal
want-
tick now.
Yeah, that's his verbal tick. Every sentence ends with whack.
Well,
You
I
know
hope
what?
not, because he has a lot of dialogue.
You know what? If you
Run.
want to talk to him so Bradley, you can just talk to him all you want. I'm out of here.
No, but anyway, turns out that the reason why we had to play that flute there is because that castle ain't just the castle.
Nope, it's even bigger than that.
That castle's just the freaking top.
Oh no.
It's a slime tank. Oh,
The monster tank.
Yay!
oh, that's what. Oh, yeah, that's why.
Oh, that's why Hype had to leave.
Yeah,
it's
I
flat.
knew
Flash
it
is
was.
back in season.
Oh well.
So
All right, I'll take
continue.
over.
Go
That
for
thing's
it.
amazing. Looks like a monster tank. What?
What?
Oh, hang on. We got a letter for Dr. Sid.
Hey, I got a letter from Cloudfather. Wonder what it says.
Dr. Sid receives a letter from the Cloudfather.
Like, can I
Yo,
do it?
Dr. Sid. Go ahead, Matt.
Or no, it's Dr. Sid reading it, so...
Oh, fine. Bob don't need cowards like you, and you even helped that slime ball unearth the Schleiman tank. You putz. Well, I'm clipping your wings now, Schmo.
You're fired.
You're fired.
Why can't he just say, hey, thank you for getting that thing? Why don't we... We're just going to...
Me? Fired from the club? Well, that's not possible.
Just have him invade, and, well, let's look at the Schleiman tank while he's, kind of preoccupied.
I think he's catatonic now.
So, you mean platatonic?
God! Fucking... Why didn't I think of that?
The doors open all by themselves.
Wow, this is some pretty advanced tech.
For an
Yeah, no,
ancient-
that's
Hey,
what...
wait for me!
Yeah, no, that's one of the things about this series is that even though it is, like, very medieval and all that, there's a lot of, like, high-tech machinery every now and then.
So this is showing off the system that for enemies, these doors don't open, but if we let friends in, now friends will love them. And friends can go in.
Ah, yes.
By the way, this
Oh,
is
he's
now.
French.
Oh, by the way, change your voice. I was gonna say, yeah, change your voice, James. This is his real voice.
God damn it. Well,
Because
should do that sooner.
since he left the plot,
Wunderbar. He looks like a monster tank from the east side, too.
I think that's German.
It's
Or is
German.
it-
You look
Yeah,
confused. Ah, he's my accent, yeah?
Yeah, it's...
I was pretending
It's
to
an
be
act. It's
one-
like 3 accents
one of the
at
club
once.
all along. This is how I really talk.
It's not. I don't
Anyway,
think it's
come with me.
French.
Quack.
Whatever.
He
It's
still
Dragon
has the
Quest. They
tank,
don't
though.
care. It's Dragon Quest. They don't care.
Just to
Of
let
course.
you know, a lot of Dragon Quest does this. Some of the text will be like different accents and dialects.
They go super. They
Yeah.
go super like phonetic about it.
Yeah.
It's pretty much Europe the RPG.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, they slide my-
especially with Dragon Quest 7, there's so many accents in that game.
I'll bet.
I've been considering
Seriously, play
these.
7.
So I'm gonna say so right now. I'm gonna talk over you for this, James. Just gonna say
Fair
the whole
enough.
system of this game is all those items we've been collecting. We use that as ammunition, and depending on which items we use, each item deals certain amounts of damage to whatever we're shooting. Our health is on the left. The enemies or whatever we're fighting is on the right. This is like the only time we're ever gonna not be fighting a tank. You just toss them in a cannon, and you get 2 shots. One that'll go directly straight, or one that arcs up. It takes a little bit longer to get there. However, think of it almost like rock, paper, scissors in the sense of when I start firing a projectile, if they happen to also fire a projectile in that same lane, if you will, it will knock both of our projectiles out of the air. So the idea is you want to have a steady rate of fire going, which is also why you want to help rescue people, because the more of those slimes you rescue in the game, you can actually have a team of 3 people helping out on your tank, restoring things, healing things, steadily loading in ammunition. You can have a whole regular like crew working on this. But for now, it's kind of just us. So as soon as we get past this tutorial stuff, I'm gonna skip this first fight with the rock wall because that's not interesting. It's a freaking wall.
It's just a wall.
Then it
There's a
opens
wall
its eyes. It
there.
becomes a golem. That'd be awesome. But yeah, let's just skip that.
That would
Let's
be
just-
awesome.
That'd be, but no, it's not. So, they also moved that. Oh, they also moved that giant slime ton ball over there on the left, so we can get another life seed. But yeah, so I'm just gonna cut ahead to what should be the last mission we'll be going into for this big tutorial section, which will be our first big monster tank battle.
Hooray!
And we're just talking to Stony over here because why not?
Is this an actual enemy type in Dragon Quest?
Yes, all
Rock-
of these
rock.
are enemy types in Dragon Quest.
So I know
of them.
heal
These
slimes are.
zones.
So I know heal slimes are the jellyfish-looking ones. Are they just called rock slimes?
No, they're just called
I
real slime. They're...
think so.
Oh, the rock slime. Oh, okay.
I know there's slime knights. I know there's metal slimes, which suck.
Yeah, metal.
Uh,
slime.
And there's Hermit. Oh.
They found us.
We've incurred the wrath of the planet
We
punk
can't
gods again.
survive another attack.
At this point, I'm just surprised they haven't just steamrolled all over the village.
Dr. Sid!
Who? Doctor! Oh, Tom! That is the Platypanzer! The blob are attacking! Snuff! It's time for the Schleichen tank!
Slimin'.
Schleichen tank. Go to the church and record your progress in the adventure log before you go.
Yeah, how about
Yeah,
let's
no,
just
I don't.
dive
I'm
into
not
it.
dealing with that
Whoa.
demo again.
The ancient dueling ring of yore. I haven't seen these since Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh wow. At least they have some honor.
So basically, throughout the rest of the game, when you're in the overworld, you'll sometimes see these, and you can just hop on top of them. That'll be what starts the tank battle, and all the mechanics I just explained to you is pretty much what we're going to be doing here. So let us commence combat. Yes, we do. We don't want to frickin' give our town away to these schmucks.
You know, it's a good thing that's the sound our flute makes.
I imagine how close these things are when they separate. I just imagine them like shaking hands and like walking away like it's an actual
actually,
duel.
I feel like the tank, it goes like, alright, call it in. I'm not going to let you destroy my town anymore.
Oh no, dude, what if I saw the tank on top of him just... and we win. But,
Game
yeah.
over.
Let's get it on.
Oh yeah, now for our main gimmick of Rocket Slime.
Prepare to quack up. Yeah, no, this is where the puns really hit their hardest with the flavored
Was he
text and
smoking a
with the
pipe?
type. Yes, he was. He is an intellectual kind of aristocratic snob.
That kind of reminds me of a Linkara joke. He went like, and I know that because, I smoke a pipe, therefore I'm smart. and then later on, he like in the review he is doing something. Like something the person said was smart and all that. It just cuts back to him pointing at his pipe, going like, "Oh yeah."
So there's a lot of tech to this game in the sense of like I can, the whole purpose is that when we raise its health to 0, that is when we can charge in there. Their doors will be open and they'll have no defenses left, and then I can just stroll right in and attack their core. If I attack their core, I win the game. So think of this as like a shield. Right now, I believe the bullets deal 7 damage and the normal rocks deal 5. But I'm gonna do something kind of risky here now.
We're literally going outside.
Yep, because you can do this. Because sometimes enemies will come to your tank to try and break through your walls, like I'm about to do here. Bap, bap.
Well, this ought to be fun.
It takes a bit of damage, but once you crumble them, you can now go into their tank and start messing around. As soon as I do this, and...
Yeah, this thing takes a lot of punishment.
Yeah, and the game does explain it, so I'm going to explain my best. You can break down these doors, which at any point enemies can do this to me as well, which is why you want to stop them.
Alright, here we
And
go!
now, you can start messing up this stuff. Which, when you mess up these panels, it'll mess up their ammunition supply and break them and make all their ammunition burning so they can't touch it for a while. And basically, you can literally, like, throw a wrench into their works.
Oh, I can use this.
I'll take that.
It's
Alright, let's go up here.
It's a good thing that this rock doesn't just outright detonate anytime you're hopping around with it.
Nah, and then I can just kill him. I can just like attack him. He will respawn. There are respawn points and everything. But yeah, I could just knock him down. And
wouldn't it be even funnier if you could take that and take the head honcho back to your base and use him as a projectile?
Oh, you could actually. Ouch. Yeah, so I'll
Wait,
hopefully
do
stop
that.
him.
That'd be amazing.
Nah, although we have the best way to escape. Fire!
We'll watch ourselves.
Yeah, this is I don't know why I love doing it. It's almost, it feels like a Pirates of the Caribbean moment to me to be able to just storm in and then just fire ourselves back so we can escape to our own ship.
Are we entering our own cannon?
No, we're gonna land in the cannon bay. Don't ask how physically that makes sense. Okay, land. Thank you. Hey, miss me. Where were you?
What on earth was that all about?
Not sure, but yeah,
You do realize this is a war, right?
But yes, do be wary that everything that I just now did, enemies can do that too.
Yeah, so you
mess
do want to
me
be
up.
wary.
So yeah, definitely pays to keep a steady eye on both the top screen and bottom screen to see what the enemy's planning on doing. Which, like, yeah, you want to watch the top screen so you can know what's coming your way, so you can counter it with your own projectiles.
I realize you've only been shooting out of the
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Now you're shooting out of the other cannon.
Yeah, I'm trying to like diversify it now.
Okay, that's good.
The idea is that you want to try and leave in a position where, unless they fire all their, like, yeah, you just want to, and yeah, definitely counter the bombs. That is something. There's only one kind of equipment, which is like the ultimate keyblade, if you will, the ultimate weapon. There's only one item I can think of that can actually take down multiple things and not get knocked out of the sky. Otherwise, yeah, it really is just a matter of like you could have the most toughest thing in the world, and I could just blow it up with a rock and save myself. There we go.
And there he goes.
Let's
Actually, real quick. What if you're oh, I see what he's doing. He's launching himself out to go to the enemy base and take him out. But anyway.
But I have a shield.
But yeah, good. My question is what I was about to say. Unless not taking into account the fact that the enemies here.
Oh, we wormed our way in.
Yeah.
Yep, okay, we're on it. We're going in.
All right.
Come with me, but ow.
Oh,
Okay,
never mind.
Being carried.
But anyway, what was I about to say? Assuming enemies aren't in there sabotaging your equipment already, do you have limited ammo?
No, yeah, well, you have a limited, like, variety, like, you have to equip it, but you can equip up to, like, I think 30 to 50 pieces of, ammunition that it spawns from a pool, but you do have infinite ammo.
Okay, good.
It just spawns it from a pool. Like, let's say if I had 20 rocks and 30 bombs, it would spawn from those 20 rocks and 30 bombs, or I could have a variety of other items.
Oh,
Daddy!
And with that, we have won.
Oh, look, it's raining ammunition.
It's raining on us.
Hallelujah!
There we go.
So yeah, we beat the game.
No,
Right?
No, but
No, of course not. They got
No.
more tanks that came from, and there's a whole. I kid you not. There is literally a slime that is basically Meta Knight in this game we haven't seen yet.
Oh lord.
yeah.
Leave in. There ain't no easy mark. Watch out. I'm feeling cold.
We make a great team, Schmuck.
I'm
What if
not
that was
feeling
more-
this. I'm not feeling so good, Dr. Sid.
Wait,
That's a connecting slime that is for the most useless and worthless part of this game.
dare
Let's
I ask?
leave it.
Nah, let's be the good Samaritans that we are, and
It
adorable.
This is basically James the Wi-Fi link enabled thing for
Ah,
multiplayer
okay.
battles.
So if you don't have online, this thing is just a thing.
Which, considering the online died years ago, yeah.
A
For
sad
DSs?
fate for this poor slime.
Mm-hmm.
Nada.
No.
Nope, we got one slime.
You
But-
collected nothing.
You head back to boy. Good day, sir. Anyway, so with that said,
Oh, okay.
so that is pretty much the big bulk of Rocket Slime. You go around the areas, you save the slimes, you go have these giant tank battles, and from there, just start going around, start finding everything you can. But with that said, I'm gonna take a nap. Bless you, my slime. You're like, what?
Bless you, my slime!
Let's reset this frickin' console now so we can get a title screen. There we go. So, yeah, I mean, what do you guys think of it?
That's cute.
I mean, I love Dragon Quest, almost everything Dragon Quest, and this looks really cute, so, you know.
What about you, James?
I mean, I liked playing what I did back then, even though, I mean, the tank stuff did sort of overwhelm me back when I was a kid, but then again, I was a very patient kid. Too many slimes. But, yeah, on that note, that's pretty much our look at on Rocket Slime for the DS.
Yeah. So, please join us for, I guess, other things we can do. I don't know what other, like, I don't want to do a full Dragon Quest game because those are so freaking long. I don't know if there's
They
any
are
other cool spin-offs we could look
super
at.
long. We can maybe do one of the Heroes games.
Oh, yeah, there's those. And wasn't there a Builder 2 they're working on?
Yep, Builder
There
2
is.
is coming out.
Hooray! So, yeah, but that said, thanks for joining for this little look at of a game that I initially only bought because the cover had a platypus holding a gun. I was like, this looks interesting.
Of course.
No, seriously, there was a platypus holding a pistol. I'm like, the heck?
Just throw that on screen.
You know, for kids.
Well, no, they'll see it. It's gonna. This is
Well,
the
yeah,
time of the video where the cover art's on screen. But yeah, just that cover art is what sold me on getting this game originally. So, yeah. With that said, thank you all so much for watching. I was Lucky Jack 20.
I'm James May Extreme.
I was Jordan the Cat 11.
And I'm Ryan J. Cooper, can't blame me!
Jeez.
Oh,
Bye.
Yeah.
Bless you, my slime child.
Did that